And hi there, you excited?
2004.
It's your pizza party. Let's learn more about the skill alliteration. Hello and welcome back to another Read Aloud experience on the Glamm Girl Read channel with your favorite host, Miss Glamm. What's your name? Oh, well, welcome. If this is your first time, I would like to personally welcome you to the channel. If this is not your first time, hello and welcome back. Do you know the name of this character? Did you say Pete the Cat? You are absolutely correct. We have a very special read aloud today because we're going to be doing our first author study. Do you remember the books that we have already read with Pete the Cat? How about we count to 5? And when I say 5, open your eyes. So close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Are you peeking? Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes. These are the books that we have already read. And if you didn't read it with us, don't fret, my friend, because they are all cataloged on the channel. So if you look just below the description area, you'll be able to see all of the wonderful books that we've already read together. The first one was Pete the Cat and the Missing Cupcake. Did you read this one with us yet? These are all by the same author. The second one is Pete the Cat and the Cool Cat Bookie. Have you read this one with us yet? Again, it's by Kimberly and James Dean. If you didn't get a chance to read it, don't fret. We have it saved for you. The next one that we had a chance to read together was Pete the Cat and the New Guy. Did you get a chance to read Pete the Cat and the New Guy with us? If you didn't, don't fret, because we have it all archived for you. And then we have Pete the Cat and I Love My White Shoes. Do you have white shoes on? What color shoes do you have on? Oh, really? Well, if you didn't have a chance to read this book with us, don't fret, because we have it all archived for you below. Today we're going to unbox a brand new Pete the Cat book. Are you ready to unbox it? I just received it from Amazon. Okay, close your eyes and let's get the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ding! I have the brand new box. Let's open it together. What do you think the title is going to be? Have you had a chance to read another Pete the Cat title? What titles have you had a chance to read? I see a color that represents Pete the Cat. What colors does Pete the Cat always have on? Does anyone know? Did you say blue? You are absolutely correct. I'm going to put these down. And I'm so excited. Are you excited? What is it going to be called? Blue paper. More blue paper. More blue paper. And even more blue paper. Here it is. And the book is called Pete the Cat and the Perfect Pizza Party. Let's find out more about Kimberly and James Dean, the authors.
In 2004, Kimberly and James Dean sat down at their kitchen table to work on a children's book together. Their dream finally became a reality with the release of Pete the Cat and his magic sunglasses. Both left corporate jobs in the late 1990s to pursue their passion for art, and they have experienced a life made up of strange and wonderful consequences ever since. Many books later, Pete the Cat continues to bring magic into their lives and teach them that amazing things still happen.
Did you enjoy learning about the authors? It is not only important to be a great reader and continue to read, but it's also important to know your favorite authors. Is Kimberly and James Dean one of your favorite authors? I know they're my favorite. So, Pete the Cat is going to be having a party. Do you like parties? What's your favorite party theme? Have you ever been to a luau party? Or a swimming party? Or a sleepover party? Well, Pete the Cat is going to be hosting a pizza party. And today we're going to be talking about... Did you notice the letter sitting next to me? What letter is that? Is it a U? What letter is that? Oh, it's a P. Well, guess what? All of these three words begin with the letter P. Perfect pizza party. That brings me to... Did you hear that? You know exactly what time it is. Let's learn more about the skill alliteration. Can you say alliteration? We're going to learn more about alliteration. Let's go to our thinking board.
Alliteration is when two or more words have the same beginning sounds. Pete the Penguin likes pizza and pickles. P, p. Did you hear the same sound? What sound did you hear? Did you say P? The bear is sleeping. Big brown bear brought bigger boxes. Which one of those sentences followed the alliteration rule? Did you say big brown bear brought bigger boxes? Outstanding.
Did you understand alliteration? Well, this book is going to help us understand it a little bit more. Let's tune in to the story entitled Pete the Cat and the Perfect Pizza Party. Kimberly and James Dean had lots of fun with making this story, so let's go ahead and tune in for more alliteration fun. Pete the Cat loves pizza. Pete the Cat loves parties too. Pete had an idea of what he could do. He would have the perfect pizza party. It says you are invited to Pete's Pizza Party. Fun, music, games, bring your swimsuit. Pete's friends all arrived. It was time to build the perfect pizza. Together, they would make the pizza even better. Pete thought the perfect pizza would be pepperoni and extra cheese. Cheese, pepperoni. It's a party, a pepperoni pizza party. But everyone did not agree. Callie said, pepperoni would be just fine, but I really like pretzels on mine. Pete and the gang were puzzled. Pretzels? Well, that's something new, but maybe pretzels could be groovy too. So they agreed. It's a party, a pepperoni pretzel pizza party. So they added the pepperoni and the pizzas. And the pretzel. Squirrel said, pepperoni and pretzels would be just fine, but I really love pistachios on mine. Pete and the gang were puzzled. Pistachios? Well, that's something new, but maybe pistachios would be groovy too. Can you remember what's on the pizza so far? Everything starts with the letter P. Do you know the sound that the P makes? P, moisten your lips. P, pan, P. Can you do that? P, pan, P. Let's see what's on the pizza so far. It's It's a party, a pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pizza party. That's a lot of P. It's a tongue twister. What do you think Grumpy Old Toad is going to suggest? What starts with the letter P that could possibly go on a pizza? Let's see. Grumpy Toad said pepperoni, pretzel, and pistachios would be just fine, but I really love pickles on mine. Pete and the gang were puzzled. Pickles? Well, that's something new, but maybe pickles could be groovy too. Can you help me sing the party song? It's a party, a pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pickle, pizza party. Here comes Gus. What do you think Gus is going to suggest for the party? For the pizza? What is Gus going to suggest? Let's take a look. It says, Gus said, pepperoni. What else is on the pizza so far? Pretzels, pistachios, and pickles would be just fine. But I really love popcorn on mine. Pete and the gang were puzzled. Popcorn? Well, that's something new. But maybe popcorn would be groovy too. So, it's a party, a pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pickle, popcorn, pizza party. Alligator said, can you remember what's on the pizza? What's on the pizza? Pepperoni, pretzels, pistachios, pickles, popcorn. So Alligator said, pepperoni, pretzels, pistachios, pickles, and popcorn would be just fine. But I really like papaya on mine. Have you ever heard of the fruit papaya? Now Pete and the gang were really puzzled. Papaya? Well, that's something new. But maybe papaya would be groovy too. It's a party, a pepperoni, pretzel, pistachio, pickle, popcorn, papaya, pizza party. They're really excited. It's a bouncy house. Have you ever been in a bouncy house before? Do you think they're going to enjoy the pizza as much as they enjoy the bouncy house? Let's take a look. Pete and the gang piled the pepperoni, the pretzels, the pistachios, the pickles, the popcorn, and the papaya on top. The pizza was so high that they had to stop. Ding! The pizza was done. Trying something new might be fun. They all built up the courage to take the first bite. And the pepperoni, the pretzel, pistachio, pickle, popcorn, papaya pizza was... What's your prediction? How do you think it was? Can you imagine eating a slice of pizza with all those ingredients? Let's see. Pete and the gang think. Out of sight! Dynamite just right. In the end, the perfect pizza is a pizza shared with friends. The end. And when the story's over and when we reach the end, we live happily ever after in the land of make pretend. Bomb, bomb, bubbly bop. And when the story's over and when we reach the end, if you think you like the story and you wanna read it again, just hit like, subscribe, and right before your eyes, you can watch it over again and again. Let's check for understanding. I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to give me a thumbs up if it follows the rules of alliteration, and a thumbs down if it does not. Are you ready? Okay, here's the first sentence. The girl loves to dance. Is that a sentence that follows the alliteration rules? No, not quite. Thumbs down. How about Donnie dances with the dotted dinosaur? Does that follow the rules of alliteration? Yes. What is the repeated consonant that you hear? What letter do you hear? D. Good job. Oh, you're such a fabulous learner. Thank you for tuning in again to another episode of the Glamm Girl Reads. I am so happy that you came. Until next time, so long.